So welcome back to the shop, friends. In today's video, we're going to go through 5 must-have accessories for using TTracks in your shop-made jigs and projects. So for today's discussion, we'll be using this new sheeting board I built with this TTrack that I installed. Now the first accessory that I would recommend are these hold-down clamps. They are made to fit the TTracks exactly. These measure 6 3/8 of an inch long and 1 1/4 inch wide. So these clamps come in a pack of 2 and they're $21.99 for the pair. They are a little bit expensive, but they are quite nice. The manufacturer of this hold-down clamp is Hot Target Direct branding on the actual tool itself. It's kind of nice for once. So these clamps just simply slide directly into the TTrack. You just loosen up the knob a little bit, and then you can slide it right along the TTrack to your desired position, and then just tighten it down against your workpiece. So this is a clamp that I'm using on my drill press table that I built recently. And you just simply tighten down the clamp and it'll hold the workpiece in position. I should say before we get too far, this is not a sponsored video. I paid for all of these accessories with my own money. The second tool is actually a cheaper option than these bigger clamps, and these are the Powertec cam clamps that are made for the TTracks. These also come in a 2-pack and cost $11.99. They simply slide right into your TTrack, and you tighten them by turning the cam clamp until it feels like it's fairly tight. Don't get too tight, and then you can just push that down onto your workpiece and it holds things tightly down. I should mention that I'm using Powertec's TTrack universal bars. These universal TTrack bars are designed to accommodate 5/16 inch and 1/4 inch T-bolts and also 1/4 inch hex bolts. Now if you buy TTracks from other brands, be cautious because all of these accessories may not work correctly with those. As always, I'm going to put links in the description for the TTracks and also the accessories that we're discussing today. So the next accessory are these Powertex Stops. And these actually have 2 T-nuts on them. And you can slide those into position and tighten them down and use those as a stop on your jigs. So these could be used as stops on your workbenches and jigs. They could also be used in certain mechanisms where you're clamping things up, say into a 90-degree corner clamp, and you could use these as stops for that as well. So this TTrack stop block measures 5 inches in length and just under 3/4 inches in height. I paid $14.99 for this. I only bought one of them for today's video, but if you were to get one, I think I would go ahead and get 2 of these. That way you can use them for certain clamping mechanisms. Now stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to show you how you can make a lot of these jigs without having to purchase these. So the fourth accessory that I would recommend for you guys using TTracks in your projects are these fence stops. And the way this works is it has the T-nut on the bottom of it, and it attaches to the top of your fence if you have a T-track on top of the fence, and then you can move this up and down, and that would work as a stop. This could be easily used on your drill press table. Now like the other ones, this one's a little bit expensive. It's $16.79. It measures 2 1/4 inches in length. Now in order to use this accessory, you would need to mount a T-track on top of the fence of whatever jig you're using it for. You could use these for table saw sleds, or drill press tables, router tables, etc. So if you want to make your own accessories for your T-tracks, you're going to need several things. Now this is the stop block that I made for my drill press table. The first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a T-bolt. I'm using these 1/4 inch threaded rods, and then I can just cut them down to whatever size that I want them to be. And then what I'm doing is I'm cutting them to length, and then I'm attaching these T-nuts to the end of them. Now the T-nuts, here's one right here. When you slide it or when you screw it on the bolt, it's going to be mobile like this. So you need a way to lock it down. So what I've done is I've just taken a 1/4 inch nut and locked it down to the threaded rod here. So now it's nice and firm and it functions perfectly like a T-nut. Next what you're going to need is you're going to need a washer, and I'm just using pretty much any washer I could find. This is a little bit big, but you just need a 1/4 inch washer, and then you'll need a star knob that fits your threaded rod. Now I'm using 1/4 inch threaded rod. So for this accessory, I've just simply put the T-nut into the block here, put the washer over the top of it, So then I can attach my 1/4 inch star knob to it, and now I've got a shop-made accessory for my T-Tracks. If you know of some other T-Track accessories that I should try out, be sure to put those in the comments. I'd like to know about them. So there you go, 5 different accessories for your T-Tracks. You can even make your own accessories by using that simple method. If this video is bringing you value, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps the channel a lot. Now, if you missed the drill press table I built recently using the T-Tracks, be sure to check that out now. I'll see you there.